So when anticipating closing costs, regardless if it's a new home, old home, it doesn't matter. There are still closing costs. New construction oftentimes have more incentives, but sometimes even then they don't cover it all, or it's a choose this or that or something like that. Now, a lot of times the next question is, okay, but what are closing costs? Because they are quite a few different things. So you'll always see a breakdown, and then when I'm working with my clients, I do have a buyer's guide that I provide them that gives them a lot of examples, so it starts to all fit together as one big puzzle as, okay, now I see where these charges are coming from. But it can include lender fees, title insurance, appraisal fees, escrow fees, a lot of little things that start to add up that of course at the bottom do have a price tag on them. And so just keeping in mind, you do have closing costs, even veteran buyers, FHA buyers. And so we always just want to make sure we are factoring that in. Now, by all means, if we can get another party to pay for all of it or a pretty hefty contribution, that's awesome. But just make sure, if not, we do have another way to cover those. Now, I always kind of just give a percentage wise, especially now because everything has gone up a little bit more. So a lot of places property taxes have increased, homeowners insurance has increased. So previously, we used to advise, somewhere between 2 to 4% of the purchase price of the home. Now I really just stick to 3 to 4% of the purchase price of the home. I'd rather shoot a little high and, we have some cushion versus shooting low and maybe, you weren't fully prepared for all that. Now, this is my advice. By all means, always talk to your lender because they're gonna give their professional advice as a lender, as a mortgage professional. But I do like to have these conversations with clients because a lot of times it's one of the first questions that pop up anyway, and so we just go ahead and have that discussion.